No, you talk. No,
Exactly.
you go, sir. No, you go, sir. No, you, sir. You go first. No, you go first. Good morning, everybody. It's the Friday Five for Friday, July 17th, 2015. This is episode 13 of our talk about e-commerce and technology. As usual, up in New York City, we have Mr. Bart Mroz.
A little sickly today, sir.
A little sick. And way down south in Alabama, we have Mr. Justin Nance.
I'm not so sick. I just smoke too much.
All right. And
Well, that's true.
Suder from Philadelphia, and I'm doing okay.
John, it is Friday.
It's Friday. So I made the mistake of pulling that clip up and putting it in the chat room this morning. So that's going to be the ongoing theme today.
Oh, I forgot how terrible it was.
Yeah, I mean, it still holds up to be just as bad as it was when it came out.
But so good all at the same time.
It's so good, it's so bad. I didn't hear you there.
I said I think I subconsciously repressed the memory of that video.
You repressed it. Well, my favorite part is the white girls in the back of the car.
I know.
Yeah. That's
Doing
funny.
the average white girl dance.
Doing the white girl dance. All right, let's get started. So the big news this week, eBay has spun off their enterprise division. The enterprise division comprises of
Well, it used to be GSI Commerce.
right. Well, I was going to say they bought GSI Commerce 2011 for 2.4 billion with a B, and they sold off the unit this week for $925 million to a consortium. So they are selling the company for $1.5 billion less than what they paid for it. Another stellar eBay acquisition gone wrong.
Yeah. And Magento is actually, which I think Magento is part of that whole deal too. So it's getting sold off to a whole bunch of places at the same time, which is, weird. We kind of knew it was coming. There's a whole bunch of rumors and where it's going and stuff like that. But I hope they do good. Like, I hope that private equity does actually good stuff with both and combine something. Because the next spin out, actually, PayPal is supposed to spin out today. So that's gonna be interesting.
So PayPal's going to spit out. So what? So let's talk about eBay for a second. Is eBay going to go back to the roots of just being an auction site, or are they getting away from all these ancillary businesses?
I think so. I mean, so this all came out of the bigger investors going, hey, we want PayPal is doing great. We want to spin it out because it's a payment processor. It's doing awesome. It's going to do better outside of it. And let's share that out there.
And I'm sure
I've got a great strategy for eBay. Why don't they take some of their more unscrupulous sellers who make ridiculous amounts of money off shitty products and just put them in charge of their ancillary businesses, and then they might actually post a profit on something they purchased.
well, there's a good amount of money to be made on knockoff T-shirts and empty Xbox boxes.
Yeah, I mean, but if you look at it, eBay is a seller market, right? It's always been that. But they bought, PayPal was the only one that was pretty much making money for them. But other than that, they bought two companies or multiple companies that did platforms. You know what I mean? Why? Well, that made no sense. Why would you get into consulting side or platform side if that's not your thing?
Yeah, I never understood it. That all started with Meg Whitman and continued with John Donahue. John Donahue is gone, right?
No, he's still there.
He's still there?
Yeah. So I think the other thing is private equity might have it for a while and they might actually sell it out. Something like Oracle.
I mean, I looked at all the companies that are buying this, and it's an investment firm, an asset management firm, an e-commerce consulting company.
Yep.
You think they're going to chop it up and chop out Magento as part of that?
Possibly just sell off or keep it and make something big out of it, which is, great. Although having 3 private equity firms in it,
Yeah, so I asked that question because the most important thing to us is what happens to Magento, because that's obviously something that's
it's not going to go away. Even if they just go, forget, we'll close the company down, somebody either is going to, it's an open source product, so it doesn't really matter, right? So I think I don't. Magento's not in jeopardy in the great scheme of things. It's just it might be on the company side.
Right.
So
Who the fuck cares? You Shopify.
There you go. Just Shopify.
Can't run big complex things on Shopify, unfortunately.
Shopify can only.
Yeah, that's true. It's true.
But
it is an infant platform. It is an infant platform. Give it time. It needs to grow, nurture.
It's not. It's never going to be that open.
Okay.
You think?
This week.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, we're stepping on each other again. This week, Amazon did their Prime Day. Their answer to Black Friday. They did that on Wednesday. I have some stats here, he says, knowingly, looking up his stats. Sold more units than their biggest Black Friday ever, which was in 2014. 398 items ordered per second. They sold 47,000 TVs, 51,000 Bose headphones, and 14,000 Roombas, compared to just one unit sold the previous Wednesday. Social media had a field day with this. They were with the hashtag Prime Day Fail trending over Prime Day. Prime Day.
Apparently, it was terrible for a lot of people. It was just like few items, and then it's all tchotchkes and like.
Yeah. I saw like one like a plate of ham, and the other one was like an Xbox or a PlayStation 3 on sale, 5 cents cheaper than the list price. So there was a lot of duds.
So basically, it's like real Black Friday.
Exactly.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, it was almost like a clearance sale. But what's interesting, I think Walmart is following up with their own sale. I'm unprepared.
Of course they are.
Yeah, because Walmart's also doing their version of Prime. It's called, what did I call that the other day, Bart?
Orwellian? Because Orwellian.
Orwellian. Anyway, Walmart's doing their own version. You pay $50 and you get their version of Prime, which is the free shipping. I don't know if they offer any other ancillary products along with that. But they're trying to come after Amazon, but I think they got a lot of ground to catch up in the e-commerce.
They do, but Walmart, interestingly enough, Walmart has probably the best e-commerce labs out of anywhere. They're really investing in e-com and buying companies and stuff like that. So that's going to be interesting how they pull that off.
Yeah, I think they're still playing catch up, but I think you have to keep an eye on them. The thing with Walmart, and I don't know about their online offerings, but everything they sell is shit, except for the food. I'm sure the food is not.
Hey now. I don't know if you know this, but in the southern part of the United States, Walmart makes up like 95% of all brick and mortar sales.
Yep.
So sad, and probably 75% of the jobs as well.
Yep.
That is so sad.
And my father works for
I know.
So I cannot.
They don't even have to succeed in the online space.
Right. And it's sad and scary that our country is based on a Walmart economy. All right. I'm going to cry if I keep talking about it.
Hey, man. Dude, up here, the Walmarts are great. There's that big Walmart by my parents' house. Not the one, but they're like up in Levittown. But like in the South, dude, those big Walmarts are like huge. They're like football fields.
They just built one. Bart, I don't know if you know this. The one that Franklin Mills that was there for years.
Yep.
They close it. And this is what Walmart does. They'll take an old Walmart, close it, and build one a block away that's twice as big because now they figured out all the logistics and everything, and they say, oh, it's a good location. The building's too small. They make so much money they can just close a Walmart and move one. So basically they took one at the end of Franklin Mills, and it's now a double Walmart with the food and all that.
Right. They do the marketplace Walmart, right?
Yeah. You can't find anything in it.
As a follow-up to this conversation, next week I'm going to do our Friday at 5 from Walmart and just do a walkthrough and show you like the ridiculousness.
I would love that. I would absolutely love that. Let's make that
in Walmart, man, in Alabama.
I kid you not. The Walmart here, it is the only place you can literally, I've seen this happen. You can walk in, grab a cart, buy a 12-gauge shotgun, a box of shells, and a case of beer, and walk out with it all in the same cart, and no one looks at you weird.
That's a Friday, man. That's a Friday party right there.
Right?
That's a Friday. Woo!
A case of beer, a shotgun, some shells, and whatever else.
A couple of watermelons to shoot at, and yeah. I'm serious. You can, and when you buy the guns there, they don't even come in boxes. Like, you literally walk out with a 12-gauge shotgun just propped up in your cart with a box of shells and some watermelons,
Just a little
and a case of beer.
little price tag hanging off the trigger guard, right?
Yeah, no, exactly.
That's amazing.
So I need a company card. I could go buy us a company shotgun for the show.
So they like, just can you go through the quick checkout line too? Beep.
10 items less.
Funny enough, you actually can. They have someone standing there that will walk over and ID you to make sure you're 18 and can buy your shotgun, and you walk out. You don't even need a permit for it here. You just walk in and buy it.
And you don't have to do like the wait period or any shit like that?
No, there's no wait period at all. You walk in and walk out with it, just like buy it. You have more hassle buying the case of beer than you do buying a shotgun.
That's
Not kidding. I wish I was. Actually, yeah, no, I don't wish I was. It's kind of cool. But
oh no, so next time we're in Alabama, we're doing a trip to Walmart and doing it.
I say
no,
let
absolutely.
we do a special edition. Let Justin walk through Walmart next week.
Exactly.
Definitely.
Anyway,
You walk with
moving
your phone and you can videotape through your phone. So anyway, speaking of videotaping through phones, today a new social media app launched. I know, Justin, your eyes are probably already rolling in the back of your head. It's an app called Beam, and basically it's another one of those social media apps that let you capture what's going on around you. The difference about this is I'll give you a little background. This was developed by filmmaker Casey Neistat, who he's known for short format videos on YouTube. He does work for advertising agencies. He's got sort of a cult following now. And he's kind of a master of social media. And the reason he developed this app is because he sees that people portray themselves on social media as they want to be seen, which is absolutely true. You use Instagram, you put the best filter, and you get the best light, and you get the best angle. He's developed an app which strips all that away. And basically the technology is, instead of taking your phone and holding it up and you're looking at your phone, the technology with the phone is you launch the app and it works with the proximity sensor on your phone and videotapes like this. So you're still experiencing what's going on in front of you while the thing captures the images. I look at it as more of like a Snapchat kind of competitor.
Yeah.
And the thing that I don't like about it is once the videos go out, what's the recording time, Bart? It's not very long, right?
It's not long.
4 seconds?
Yeah, it's about 4 or 5 seconds, something like that.
And it goes
the idea is to do it like this is what's going on, and it's not like it's not looking that whole change.
Right. It's not doing this. It's going, here's what's happening right now. You can experience it with me or not. And like Snapchat, once it's viewed, it goes away. There's an audience for that. I don't think I'm the audience.
This actually makes me want to take a hammer and a nail and nail it into my wall with about 3 inches protruding and then fucking headbutt it. Like, I can't take it. What is with social media? Why do we need another social media platform? I'm so sick of, no one wants to see your dog taking a shit. Like, it's not, I don't care. I don't care about social media. I don't. It had its place in families and friends that are distant after you move away. You need to keep in contact. You want to see what's going on with your friends, your loved ones. Fine. That space has long since been filled. I don't see this. I don't see it.
All right. I'll play the other side of the coin. While I am not of the selfie generation, and I'm not the kind of person that's, you look at my Instagram, you're not going to see a lot of pictures of me with my duck face and anything like that. I think it's a great way to share your creativity, share what's kind of going on in your life. What I don't like is the whole narcissism of social media, where it's like, look at me, look at me, look at me. And I think the appeal of this app is that it strips all that away. Me personally, I like to share things that I've created, and I can share it across platforms. I think from a business standpoint, you could use it to, in a tasteful way, pimp things that you have to sell, and you can use it and integrate with your e-commerce, and a lot of that makes sense. But I'm right with you. I think it's oversaturated, and it's just the whole narcissistic thing is just it's kind of sad, actually.
The only practical application I could see of this is when the United States hits its absolute population limit that we cannot support any more people, we can start our call list with the people who signed up for this fucking service.
Christ.
Oh, brilliant.
All right, that's good. Bart, is there anything you can add to that?
I got nothing. That's it right there. It is.
All right. Microsoft announced this week they're going to sell Windows 10 on USB sticks. Why is this important?
So it's not important. It's laughable. Okay? It's laughable. Think about that. So first of all, look at Mac, right? They went, we're going to sell your next operation for $99. Then we're going to sell it for $29. Oh, by the way, it's free. Right. We're just going to upgrade. Why are we still selling it on USB sticks? Like, why is it a package?
So your point is, why are they still selling an update to an operating system for $110 on a physical item? That's right. Two things there. One, why are they charging for? Why is it still on a physical item?
Right. Two things. Like, why? I get it's $110. They still make money. They've always made money on licensing. That is their business. But they need to get the times. Like, why would you sell a physical thing? I don't get it. I really don't get it.
Let me see if I can wrap my head around this. Isn't Windows 10 a free upgrade to begin with?
No, I don't think so.
I thought if you had Windows 8, 7, whatever, they offered it as a free download, free upgrade to 10.
I don't know. I'm
pretty sure. I mean, either way.
Shit, I haven't had a PC since Windows 95, and that was the PC that I used to test websites alongside of my Macintosh. The only time I've ever used it.
Like, why? I don't get it. And you know what?
I used it to test websites, down MP3s, and play Quake. That's the only thing I ever used the PC for.
So I bet you that the package is going to be like this big with a USB.
Right. That has to be. It's going to be this giant package, and then it's going to in layers of plastic, and then you're going to have this little USB stick embedded inside of it.
Why? I don't get it. Just why? Like, the best part, like, if you screw up your Mac completely and want to redo it and stuff like that, you can do it. You don't need any software with them anymore. Right. Because they'll let you connect to internet, pull that software down, redo it, and you're done. There's no magic to it.
What's the bigger joke here? That they're selling it on a physical item still, or that they're still actually upgrading Windows?
Right. That's what I was going to say. This still exists.
I don't know what the bigger joke is.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, one of these days they'll get it right.
I don't know. I'm not qualified to speak on anything PC related, but it all smacks is kind of odd to me that in this day and age that we still,
wow.
Physical media, especially a company like Microsoft. You think they'd have that shit figured out by now?
Yeah.
Seriously.
I don't know if it's somebody like Apple has it. I don't get it. Anyway,
right.
So that was my riff on that one.
All right, product of the week. Go ahead, Justin.
Well, no, I was just gonna say it's nice that they do put it on a physical medium, at least from my perspective, because data caps and all this shit that I have to deal with in Alabama, it's nice to be able to buy a physical piece of software still because I can't download as easily. But I'm in the very, very, very small minority that still has to deal with data caps. So
right, you and guys in Afghanistan, I think, are the
Right.
No, they have better connection than Justin does.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. True fact, Mozambique has a better internet connection than I do.
I believe it.
They're a third world country without paved roads and without running water, and they have better internet.
But you can download shit really fast.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Anyway, product of the week.
All right, product of the week. We found this thing called Bloxers. I've struggled to wrap my head around why someone would need this, but basically it's invented to stop men experiencing the negative effects of arousal. So basically it's boxers to help hide your boner. Now, I don't know. I can't figure this shit.
All right, I got something. Once you, I don't know how you feel about it. I'm proud of my boners, by God. I mean, there's going to come a time when that's a fucking accomplishment, right?
I was just going to say that. As you get a little bit older, you're going, hey, man, it still works. Equipment's still working.
Yeah, I don't see a point in this. You know, for the longest time, boner was the best pickup line ever because I'd be like, feast dry.
Hey.
You know?
Want to come see my ass? So they're trying to sell this thing on Indiegogo. They're going to donate 25% or 20% of their proceeds to prostate cancer research, which is a nice thing. They're trying to raise $20,000. They have some pretty lofty goals, but they're only up to $1,700 with 15 days left as of this taping. I don't know. I don't get it. I mean, why do you? Why? I just keep saying why. Why do you need this?
I can't ever think of a situation where these might actually come in handy. Maybe I'm just an asshole.
Okay, here's the only situation where I see you would need this. You're on a job interview. You're wearing very thin, like linen pants, and the woman that's interviewing you is screamingly hot, and you have to.
No, I still wouldn't. I still wouldn't want to. That's the point where if I were a single man, I would be like a number.
Just to be like, hey, how you doing? All right. She'd be like, can I see your qualifications? Yeah, all right. When do I start? He leaves a big snail trail on the desk. She's like, start tomorrow. You start tomorrow, big boy.
Again, I can't see a time when I would actually want these.
Oh wow.
Oh, sorry, I knocked your water over. Oh, sorry. That's okay, Justin. Do you take dictation?
How do you think I've made it this far in life?
I think I got by. I'm not the smartest guy in the room.
Every time I've needed to get out of something, it's just.
And this is how you end the show.
That's how we end the show. Everybody, put your cards on the table. All right, let's wrap this shit up. Everybody have a fantastic weekend.
Peace.